The business department gives the students a global perspective on what real life is like, about credit, how to buy a car, how to manage their own budgets, also how to find a job, how to set up a resume. We're also looking and giving them some real-world experience in the marketing department, also in personal finance and entrepreneurship, to give them a nice round education in what they want to do in their future.
In physical education, students take part in several activities such as football, basketball, and volleyball. And in the class health, students learn about the importance in decision making. Students can participate in 2 activities that range from high intensity to low intensity, or a team sport or an individual game.
Options that maybe you haven't had before, like the challenge course. We have archery, golf, ultimate frisbee, frisbee golf, and new next year will be fencing. We just got a load of fencing equipment in. We have a lot of things. Our goal is to introduce you to enough activities that you can be fit for life, learn things now that you really enjoy, and pursue them after high school.
In the social studies department, there are many classes that you can take that range from learning about law to how to manage your money to the world.
Hi, I am Mr. Scott. I am the Department Chairperson of Unified Arts, and I teach primarily engineering and technology classes. One of the first classes that you should consider taking in engineering and technology is robotics. It's a semester course. It's a lot of fun. It'll be similar in a lot of ways to some of the courses that you may have taken in 6th, 7th, or 8th grade in your tech classes. We'll use Legos. We build 2 major projects. The first is a Roomba. The second project is a dragster. It's kind of a competitive, fun project. The whole class competes in a double elimination bracket system, and it's a super popular class aimed at really targeting simple machines, levers, gear ratios, mechanics, and logical processes, and programming, and flowcharts. So it's a great start in any engineering or tech curriculum. I've also taught engineering design, which is a 3D solid modeling CAD package. So you can design anything you can imagine and rotate it around the screen and see it firsthand. We also have two 3D printers now. So often you'll be able to actually print out the thing that you've designed and take it home, try it out, use it. That's a fantastic class. Advanced robotics is also an option later in your high school career if you've taken robotics. That's a fantastic class. We get into competitive robotics. We compete outside of school and take a number of trips, which is tons of fun. Technical CAD is really drafting. It's great to pair with a geometry course, either as a freshman or a sophomore. Most sophomores will be taking geometry, so you can get a sneak peek at what you might be covering your sophomore year if you want to take CAD. It's great because it's all very graphic. I know a lot of people don't like working through computation in math, and technical CAD will help you identify why some of these math principles are really important and how important they are in engineering and technology. And the last CAD course that we've got to offer is architectural design. Great class. It's a good crossover between art. If you're into art, but you're also into computers, this is a great one. We'll work in AutoCAD and on the computers pretty much exclusively, learn all about residential construction techniques and codes, and get a chance to design your very own house for a client. Very specific criteria and constraints in order to do it well. So lots of great options in engineering and technology, and hope we got the perfect class for you.
Hi guys, I'm Mr. O'Farrell. Down here in the TV studio, we have 3 sessions. We have TV 1, 2, and 3. If you are interested, TV 1 focuses a lot on the basics of operating cameras, video editing. It's a pretty exciting class, and we try to make it really fun. We do a lot of work at the beginning, like learning how to use a camera and how to get into the basics of video editing. There's a lot of changes happening here. Hopefully next year, we're gonna have a new classroom, lots of new computers, all kinds of new, really cool gear. And Walpole Community Television is merging with us here at the high school. We're gonna have a lot more programming starting right here. So also, first thing in the morning, when you watch the morning news, that comes right out of this room as well. And that's a club, so if you're interested, that's something that you can join even if you weren't able to get into TV 1. So think about it, come on down, I'd love to see you, and welcome to television.
In the science department, there are many electives that students can take that include investigating crime scenes, studying the structure and function of the body, studying marine animals, and studying weather and climate.
Hi, I'm Miss Wollaston. I teach Honors Anatomy and Physiology, CP2 Anatomy and Physiology, and also Forensic Science. So Honors Anatomy and Physiology is open to both juniors and seniors. We study all 11 organ systems throughout the year. There is a fetal pig dissection as part of the class, which is really exciting. And if you love the human body, you like talking about conditions and diseases that can happen to the human body, this is definitely the class for you. Now the CP2 level anatomy is for a little bit of a lower level student. We're looking to still cover the same organ systems. We still talk about human health and diseases. We do a partial pig dissection as well, but that class, again, like I said, is going to run a little bit slower than the honors. And then for my forensic science class, it's actually a semester course, which means that it runs twice every year, and I can only run 1 section, so I have a cap of 30 students for semester 1 and 30 students for semester 2. But it's a great class. We talk about crime scenes, processing evidence, and then all of the scientific applications of processing evidence at the crime scene, which is used then in the criminal justice system.
Hi, I'm Ms. Schwartz. I teach weather and climate. It is a half-year elective course. We teach 2 a year. It's 1 class every semester. We go through everything that has to do with weather, so basics up through the fun stuff like tornadoes and hurricanes, and it's always fun to be able to forecast the weather and kind of have a weather discussion every day and talk about when those snow days are going to be. But we do a lot of looking into what causes tornadoes, severe weather, local events that have happened nearby and the causes behind them, and some of the bigger events like Hurricane Katrina, Sandy, and some of the super tornado outbreak information out in the Midwest.
In the art department, there are many classes that students can take that range from drawing and painting to building and sculpting.
Hi, I'm Mrs. McKee. I work in the fabulous art department at Walpole High. This is the visual arts department. I teach drawing and painting, and we sequence through 4 levels, level 1, level 2, level 3, and AP, so there's lots of opportunities here to explore that discipline. But we also have 2 other studios. We have a 2D studio where there's a lot of graphic design, a lot of work on computers and using art as a communication tool. And then we have a 3D studio, ceramics and sculpture, lots of 3D work in there. And in all of our classes, you'll be challenged to learn skills, use your imagination, get inventive, be creative. This is an awesome place to be. We have a 4th course or sequence that's a studio art. It's a half-year course for people who might want to just get their feet wet in it or try it out and see how it goes for them before they dig into other more intensive studios. There's something here for everybody. See you in the art department.
In the English department, students can take journalism where our school newspaper, The Rebellion, is written. They can also take a film class where they learn about films and are able to create their own.
Hi, I'm Mary Hinton. I'm the Rebellion's publicity and business manager. So in journalism, you start off your sophomore year usually in Journalism 1, and you kind of learn all about the different aspects of the paper. You learn photography, editorials, news stories, sports coverage, tweeting, layout design of the paper. And then in journalism 2 and 3, you kind of focus more specifically in one specific area. So we have layout editors who really work a lot laying out the paper, and then entertainment editorial writers, sports writers, news story writers. And then my job is kind of to get all the advertisements for the paper and contact them, kind of bring in all the money so that we can actually put the paper out. And the class is a lot of fun, so if you really like writing, or even if you're just like taking pictures or interested in like laying stuff out, you should definitely think about taking journalism.
In music classes, students study music, play music, and sing.